What's up, guys? It's Dan here. Welcome to another very unexpected episode of Dan's Thoughts. Something came out of the woodwork today at work. There's actually a couple things since I've got you here that I'm going to cover two things in one episode of Dan's Thoughts. So I hope you enjoy it. Anyways, first thing, as you guys have known, I was sick on Friday and Saturday, so I never went into work. But today, Monday, I went into work and people, like at the place I work has it's a chain. There's stores all over Canada and there's actually some in the US as well. And I found out that I heard them talking about this place because I'm from Edmonton, okay? And for those of you who don't know where that is, it's in Canada, obviously. It's in Alberta, Edmonton, Alberta, central Alberta. And I was talking to the people I work with and they're like, yeah, sucks about Slave Lake. And I'm like, what? Just Slave Lake is a town just north of Edmonton. I can't remember how far it is, but I'd say it's about an hour and a half, 2 hours from here. But anyways, I could be wrong. I can't remember what it is. But anyway, I found out that, okay, they're like, yeah, the store's gone. I'm like, what? What do you mean the store's gone? Like, our store is up there because we're all in a region, right? We have different regions and all over the place. We're all pretty much in the same region. And they're like, it's gone. I'm like, what do you mean it's gone? They're like, it burnt to the ground. I'm like, how the hell did it burn to the ground? And they're like, there was a big fire. And I'm like, no shit. How is there a big fire? They say, well, there was a wildfire that started. And it burnt the whole damn town down. This town isn't that big, but it burnt down, last I heard, over 70% of all buildings in the town. That is, wow, man. Like I found there came a point when the firefighters just said, everyone get the hell out of here. We can't fight this thing. So they stopped. So for all we know, Slave Lake could be a non-existent town now. I know a lot of you guys who are in the States don't know anything about this or who really cares. But this is kind of significant because to me it's it's in my province, it's in my area kind of thing. And I'm like, it's just, we don't get caught with news where a whole town burns to the ground very often. And who knows how it could have started. No one knows at this point. But I mean, it could be anything. It could be foul play. It could be just a forest fire. We don't know. People are saying it's a forest fire, but it's a wildfire. They're saying it's a wildfire for now because I don't think it was just a forest fire. A forest fire couldn't just take down a whole town. Yes, it's kind of a rural town, but I don't think a forest fire could do that much damage. But I think it started on May 14th, and then today on the, what is today? 16th. On the 16th, 15th it got really bad, but the 16th, it's pretty much just done. 70% of all buildings in Slave Lake are burnt to the ground, and I can't believe, it's shocking, okay? I mean, you gotta think about these people who've lived there all their lives, and all of a sudden, just like that, their town is gone. And I think it's extremely unfortunate, and I definitely feel for those people in Slave Lake, because, well, I don't feel for them because I don't know how it feels, but I definitely am very sorry for them, and I feel it's very emotional, because there's people, that are now homeless up there, and you're just like, damn, man, what the hell? Why did this happen? You know what I mean? So I thought that I'd share my thoughts with that. It's a very serious issue, and it's been, a lot of people are donating. Red Cross is donating. And anyone who could provide supplies are being asked, if you want to donate supplies, that'd be great, because honestly, that's a lot of people that are homeless. And a lot of them have come down to Edmonton, where I live. A lot of them are coming in looking for rent. So basically what's going to happen is there's going to be no room for anything. Everyone's going to be taking rent. So if you're looking for an apartment or something like that, there's going to be a lot of people from Slave Lake taking those spots. But you gotta understand why. I have a place, it doesn't make a difference, but you gotta feel for them, and I definitely send my condolences to them, especially the people at the same company who we work with. I definitely feel for them as well, because although I don't see them on a day-to-day basis, I know who they are, and we are the people at my workplace, pretty much in the entire region, well, in the entire region, we know each other, we have a lot of fun together, we love working with each other, and it just sucks that someone has to go through that kind of hardship. So I definitely sending my condolences to you guys in Slave Lake. I really hope you guys can recover, and not just the people at my workplace, but everybody. So it's really sad to hear that. I don't know what's going to happen. It's going to be monitored from a little bit on, but we'll see how it goes. Once again, I send my condolences. It's really not a good thing. It's just not bad. If you guys want to see how bad this fire is, there's videos on YouTube, there's news. The whole thing is pretty much gone. One town, I know you say town, it's not a big loss, but Slave Lake's not a very small town. It's a town. It's a town, but it's a fairly large town. It's enough to have a chain store in there, which normally we focus on the larger communities, because if it's a smaller demographic, there's no point in setting up shop there. So that's a lot of people to have lost their homes, and fortunately no one was injured, and they did get evacuated in time. But let me tell you, traffic was so severe. They were moving like 2 kilometers an hour trying to get out of the town while there's fires going on. Like, I don't know, people can barely breathe from the smoke. It's just insane. So I hope things get better. I don't know what's going to happen in terms of rebuilding or what, but it's just definitely going to set people back, and I definitely feel for them, and I'm definitely sorry to hear that this has happened. It's really a big loss, really, you know. But that's that. It's a really big thing. I thought this is strong enough to me. It was important enough to me to make a Dan's Thoughts, especially since Illinois is tomorrow, and I usually don't make a video on the day before. So, anyways, guys, that's what I want to say. Now, there's another thing I wanted to bring up since I do have you here in a Dan's Thoughts, and it involves YouTube comments. A few of them. One in particular. Everywhere you go, no matter what video you see, no matter what video it is, it could be anything. If the video doesn't have a comment, or if it's new or whatever, you're getting a bunch of comments involving who commented first, who commented second, who commented third, who commented fourth. Yes, it doesn't make sense, because I don't see the big deal of commenting first, second, third, or fourth. And $10 says someone's going to post that on this video before they even watch it, because honestly they're going to realize, and then they're going to realize they posted it, and they're like, oh, I didn't know Dan didn't like it. Well, I don't not like it. I just think it's kind of pointless, and I don't see why people do it. But here's another thing. People who reply to those people, they say, oh yeah, shut up, whatever. Yes, you're saying what most people are thinking, but is it helping the situation? It really isn't. I mean, think about it. I often get flooded. One time I saw a video, and it was recently posted, and I think it had 30 comments within half an hour or something like that. I was like, holy crap, that's a lot. Because not many people comment. They'll watch it, but only a few dedicated people will comment. I'm like, that's a lot. So I look at it, and every single one of those comments, every single one, is 2 people arguing about why they said first. One guy said first, and then the other guy called him faggot. The other guy said, shut the fuck up, asshole. The other guy said this and that and the other thing. You're a douchebag. Why do you comment? 30 comments, you guys, on why they posted first. Why are you provoking this? Why are you making this such a big deal? Yes, I know you're trying to defend it and say what everyone's thinking. But how is that helping the issue? How is saying, you know, you're a fucking idiot and you're a loser for saying that? Why would you say that to somebody? So what? I mean, yeah, it's the first comment, but who cares? Like, yeah, we already know it doesn't make a difference if they're first, second, or third. But what bugs me is that when you get giant arguments and no one's even commenting on the video itself, like on what happens in the video, or if they like the video, they don't like the video, whatever the case is, it has nothing to do with the video yet. They're commenting in the comment section, wasting space, so to speak, on wasted comments of people arguing who commented first, second, or third. And I don't understand why people do that. If you watch the video, watch it. It doesn't make a difference in your first. What are you going to get if you're first? Not a whole lot. I mean, and me, I'm semi-popular, I suppose. I'm not that. I have over 5,000 subscribers now, which is a pretty good demographic. But it's not that hard to comment first, really. It really isn't. But I don't get why people take so much pride in doing it. It makes no sense to me. I don't know what the big deal is, but I also do not like it when people respond to them with such hateful comments of their own. I don't get it. You guys gotta calm down. It's not a big deal. If you do see it, there's no point in commenting on it. Like, I mean, there's no point in saying, like, replying to these people who are saying first, and, I don't know, just making them feel like total assholes. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, it's not that big of a deal. Like, let them do their thing. If that's what they want to do, let them do it. don't provoke anything, because I don't like seeing you guys insulting each other over stupid, pointless things like saying first. And I know a lot of you are probably like, yes, thank God for that guy who replied to him saying first. You know, he was saying what everyone was thinking. Okay, yeah, fine, but don't be so vicious. Just don't say no. Just don't reply. Let them have their moment. Obviously, it makes them feel good. Why would you want to make them feel like total assholes? Or, you know, just insult them. Straight up an insult. I don't know. It's a sad thing that's pretty much all over YouTube right now. Everywhere you go, people are saying it, and there's things going. People say first to comment, last to get laid. First is also a fag, blah, 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 etc., etc. And it all means nothing. Honestly, it has nothing to do with the video. It has nothing to do with anything. And it's just going to keep happening in each video. First, second, third. You're a fucking idiot for posting first. You're a fucking faggot for doing this. Why? Why are we doing this, you guys? If you post a comment on the video, I don't understand why people must put this when that's not what the video is about. The idea for comments is to comment on the video. But it's YouTube, and YouTube is full of surprise. Jesus. And I nearly die. But I just thought I'd make that. It's been on my chest. I've been wanting to get it off. And I believe you guys should really think about what you're doing, both of you. Not just the people who are saying first, but the people who are also replying to them so hatefully. I don't think that's right. So, that's it for this episode of Dan's Thoughts. The Slave Lake forest fire. It's really, really shitty. If you guys know anybody, if you're from Slave Lake, or if you're from Alberta or anything and you know of this crisis, I'll bet you guys agree with me 100%. If you don't, if you guys are from the States or wherever you're from, I'm sure you would understand that such a thing is pretty crazy. But in terms of the first comments, you guys, don't argue among it. It's just ridiculous. So, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow on Illinois.